Students, in this video, let us discuss about how to debug your C program. Let us consider we have a C program to find a sum of an array. So you look at this code, we have an array of numbers. The numbers are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Okay, we want to sum of this array. So for that we have declared one variable I, and then to display of array values we have that sum variable. And by using the for loop we are going to sum these array values. So here we are using that expression sum is equal to sum plus a of I. After completion of this iteration, this for loop will print out the value of sum. That is sum of this array. So here I am not declared that array size. Simply I have given that the values for this array A. Okay, so what is the sum of these numbers? So 10 plus 20, it is equal to 30. So 30 plus 30, it is 60. 60 plus 40, which is equal to 100. Then 100 plus 50, it is 150. 150 plus 60, it is 210. So this is what our sum of array. So let us execute this program. Okay, so for this, click execute button and execute menu and compile and run. Okay, let us see that the value of, okay, the result, which is equal to 420. Actually our result is what, 220. In our manual calculation we have calculated the result is equal to 210. Okay, but here we are getting the result as 420. So the result is wrong, so we want to debug this code. Okay, so you can able to understand that. Okay, so the index value of this array, okay, what is that index of 10, which is equal to 0. So 0, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so your value, which can be less than or is equal to 5. Okay, but here the value is less than or is equal to 6. So this is the error. Okay, so we want to find out the, okay, by debugging this code. So for example, for debug by using this dev C++, you can initialize that debugging option by clicking this tools menu and compiler option. Here we have to give that, okay, you have to enable this, and here you enter that hyphen G. So initially it will not be available. You have to check this option and have to enter hyphen G and click OK button. Okay, then you can click this debug option, or otherwise in this menu. Okay, so you can able to see that in this toolbox we have this tick button, right? So debug F5, so that you can able to select. Okay, or otherwise, so at the bottom, no, so here this debug option you can able to select any one of this option you can select. Okay, here I'm just clicking. Okay, and I just want to add the watch. Okay, I want to just know about the variable values, intermediate values. So sum is the variable I'm adding, and another watch, okay, which is nothing but the variable I. Okay, just I want to trace that the index value. For that I was entered the I value. Okay, fine. Now I just want to use that the break pointer. Okay, this breakpoint. So when you click on this line, one red, okay, highlighted bar will be generated, which highlights that. So this is the breakpoint. So after that is when you click this debug button, okay, it will execute these two line and it will stop the execution at this point. You can also add any number of breakpoints. Okay, for example, okay, I just want to add the breakpoint here. Okay, any number of breakpoints you can able to add here. Say for example, I just added the two breakpoints here, which means that it will execute and it will wait this line. Okay, what it means that it will not execute, the intermediate lines between these breakpoints one by one. Okay, all these line, okay, here these two lines, it will be executed. Okay, any number of lines what you are given inside these breakpoints, okay, it will be execute. Okay, continuously it will execute, it will not wait for that line by line execution. Okay, so now add, that is watch I have done. Okay, I have entered this sum and I. So now let me check these values. Okay, now debug this. You see that sum, it has a garbage value which is equal to 1. After execution of this sixth line, the sum value it will become 0. For that, we can able to click this next line. Okay, so next line, then the sum value, it is now which is equal to 0. Okay, fine. Now you come here. Okay, what is that? The sum value. Sum value it is equal to 0, and I value is 0. So therefore, after execution of this ninth line, the value will be changed. Now you see that the value now sum which is equal to 10 for the first iteration after completion of the first iteration. And after the completion of that second iteration, let me check that. So for the second iteration, I value is equal to 1. Okay, so therefore sum value which is equal to 30. Okay, fine. So like that, no, for each and every iteration, okay, you look at that I value is changes. Okay, I value is now 3, some value is 60. Okay, I value is 4. Okay, and the sum value, which is equal to 1, and I value is 5. Now the sum value is 210. Okay, so up to this it has to execute. Why? Because we have that the values up to this index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But even though it was executing, why? Due to that condition I is less than or is equal to 6. Okay, it took that some garbage value, therefore it returns that value of sum which is equal to 420. Okay, so our I value is no, here it is equal to 6. It took that garbage value, that's what. Okay, so we have to give that the proper condition. Okay, we have to give the proper condition, then only you can able to get the correct result. So you now see that. Okay, so now the I value is now 7, so the condition breaks, so therefore it prints that value which is equal to 420. So like this you can able to check. Okay, the intermediate value of sum by adding that breakpoints, and you can able to trace the values. Thank you, students. You can follow this for debugging your other programs also. Thank you.